Right, so the topic today, children, is you are not toxic enough, bruh. So what I mean when I say this is something that I've noticed when I people watch these days. For better or for worse, I'll try to keep my opinions out of this video. I just want to talk about something I'm observing. Women are becoming way more masculine these days. Remember, the animalistic subconscious part of a woman's brain always wants that polarity of feminine and masculine. Traditionally, and like I said, animalistically, subconsciously, the woman wants a man that is more masculine than she is. That's just the standard role that their subconscious animalistic brain is looking for. But one issue that a lot of guys, this is a glaring issue out in the open, but a lot of guys don't seem to pay attention to it, is that in the last however many years, for whatever reason, you can blame what you want, women have become way more masculine. Look at women at the gym now. They're walking around peacocking with their chest puffed out and chin up high as much, if not more, than most men. They're filming themselves. They're boastful. Look at these social media platforms. They are very loud and proud with their toxic vulgarity and over-sexualized nature. They are becoming pigs. A lot of chicks today are showcasing the masculine, male, animalistic, hungry pig traits of the traditional construction worker when a pretty girl walks by. A lot of girls are becoming that now. So, naturally, the guys that aren't literally borderline abusive are not gonna trigger that polarity in her mind. If you're not somebody that's, like I said, I'm saying this as a joke, but it's kind of not a joke. You have to kind of outright be borderline abusive and arrogant and rude to even trigger that balance and polarity. The women are so masculine now a lot of times that the only men that trigger that emotion in them are the guys that are literally just scumbag, clown, abusive bums. Because most good guys, they're not aggressive like that. They're literally boring, if you will. So you got to pay attention to that when you're out and about. And I'm not saying act in a way that you're not naturally, but man, that polarity has to be there. The polarity has to be there. And this is why a lot of men today complain that women only want scumbag, toxic men. It's no, a lot of women say they're not looking for that. But again, that animalistic, subconscious part of their brain is emotionally stimulated by these guys because they're the only ones that are showcasing more masculinity than them. It's the only one where that role almost fits, because their violence and toxicity and stuff, it shows up as dominance in masculinity. It's a weird thing, but it's real. Again, men haven't changed that much in the last however many years. Women have changed a lot. Women have become more vulgar, more masculine, more all of it. Financially even. I'm not going to go out and say necessarily the roles are reversing. It almost feels like that sometimes. But women have just ramped up their masculinity so much in the last however many years that you almost have to showcase toxicity and or even borderline dangerous violence for them to see you, emotionally stimulate them in that way. It's crazy, right? But it's a real thing. There's some truth to that. Think about it. Take a look around and pay attention to it. Let me know what you guys think down below.